All right, y'all, what's poppin', man? It's the coolest dude on YouTube, man. And what we about to do, we about to jump into a more serious, reaction today, man. Because, like I said, it's like basically a lot of these rappers is coming out, and not even being able to secure the bag that they make, due to, so much violence and so much animosity within hip hop. Somebody sitting back loving it. I'm telling you. Somebody sitting back loving that. But what it is it's like that is what they like. That's why they so rich. Basically, it's like, man, if you talking about bullets, murders, guns, drugs, this and that, there's a lot of them got paper. The ones that talk about Jesus, Lord, Savior, this and that, they paper cool, but it ain't like the paper when you like on the devil's side. You feel me? But money is the root of all evil for the love of it. You feel me? So I just want y'all to just keep that in mind. But now, what we about to do, we about to get into Foolio's murder, man. They finally, caught it on surveillance. Due to some graphic nature, or whatever. They not gonna pretty much show it like to its entirety. But you know what I'm saying? Let me see, viewers' discretion is advised, in other words. So, for those that don't like that, whatever, I don't condone no type of violence, especially against each other. But we're going to get right to the video, man. I ain't going to hold y'all. I don't even want to talk too long. I don't want y'all to click off. You feel me? But we're going to get right to it, man. You know what I'm saying? Footage of Foolio's murder, man. This shit is stupid, though, bro. Especially when you're killing your own self. Let's go.
This is footage of Foolio's murder, and its existence will put very many people in jail for a long time. On the other hand, this is a hotel worker who saw everything unfold and decided to come forward anonymously.
He was a paid hit. This a paid hit. It's not no regular shootout. Somebody paid a couple of games, and not just one, it's multiples. It's not just one game, it's multiple people involved in the situation.
Heck, she even name-dropped one of Foolio's ops who had been at the hotel days before the murder happened.
Somebody came up there earlier that day to see have he been checked in. See have anybody checked in for this is what they told her. And see have anybody checked in for their party tonight.
And with the feds with all this intel, heads will start rolling real soon. Let me fill you in on all the crazy things that have been uncovered. Foolio's murder footage released. The murder of Foolio just keeps on getting weird by the day. And now, footage from the scene has been released, and by the looks of things, Foolio's ops had laid out one of the most well-planned and organized hits in rap history. The CCTV footage from the Holiday Inn is just one piece of the puzzle, but it will give us some deep insights into what happened that night and the days leading up to the murder. Right off the bat, the CCTV footage reveals that the shooter was using some sophisticated weapons. I mean, the streets have some pretty heavy firepower, but this just looks next level, which brings to question who exactly carried out this hit. From the full video, it's easy to spot that there were multiple shooters involved. First, the vehicle seemed to be already speeding away, meaning that Foolio and those in the car were trying to get away from another first shooter. However, they ran into the second shooter who was waiting for them at the corner. It seems as though the shooter knew that the vehicle would drive past him. But what's strange is that the shooter didn't fire aimlessly, as is usually the case in most gang shootings. Normally, gang members spray bullets and hope to get as many of their ops as possible. That's why Foolio has survived multiple shootings in the past. On October 6th, 2023, Foolio found himself in a shootout that almost claimed his life. On that fateful night in his hometown of Jacksonville, Foolio was driving his black Dodge Challenger, which he was later killed in this year. As Foolio drove through the 3100 block on 18th Street W, a residential neighborhood less than a mile away from the Paxson School for Advanced Studies, the peace of the night was shattered by the sound of gunfire. According to various law enforcement sources, suspects opened fire on Foolio's vehicle, riddling it with bullet holes. The attack was swift and brutal, leaving Foolio with a gunshot wound to his foot, and was quickly transported to UF Health Jacksonville for treatment. The next day, an Instagram story post appeared, seemingly from one of his parents. The message read, "Keep Foolio my son in y'all prayers. He was shot last night in his hating city. 2 years earlier, he was in a similar situation. On November 8th, 2021, Foolio was at a house on Ernest Street recording music with several others. The house, which had already been the subject of numerous complaints from neighbors about suspicious activity, became the center of a violent confrontation. Foolio told police he heard gunshots when he walked outside, and the shooters were in a dark-colored truck or SUV. Foolio, armed with 2 guns, returned fire in what he claims was self-defense.
I shot back in self-defense. Y'all dumb. I shot back in self-defense. You don't think if I did something illegal, I would be in jail? The police put me in the back of the car.
Foolio was grazed by a bullet, but refused to go to the hospital. Instead, he was seen being escorted to a car, limping from his injury. According to the rapper, the ops shot more than 100 times. And in 2020, he was involved in yet another shooting, which saw him go to the hospital where he recorded a video dissing his ops.
Bitch shot me, but they didn't kill me. I'm Kendrick. You stupid.
In all these incidents, the ops shot aimlessly, but this time, it was different. The shooter knew that Foolio was in the passenger seat and shot at the windshield on the co-driver's side. But that's not even the weirdest part. It seems as though there was a third shooter. It's easy to notice that as the vehicle takes the corner, 3 light flashes appear from the driver's side. It seems as though hidden among the parked vehicles was another shooter. The vehicle continued and parked at the Holiday Inn parking lot. Contrary to initial reports that suggested Foolio was killed while parked at a Holiday Inn, the rapper was actually waiting to be checked into a hotel right next to the Holiday Inn. Now, if you think that any of this is crazy, just wait till you hear the next bizarre part that will blow your mind. An employee at the hotel revealed to a journalist that a few days before the shooting, one of Foolio's ops may have gone up to the hotel where the shooting footage was obtained.
2 guys that you posted came there, like, I want to say that Friday. 2 guys had already came to that hotel.
And you said a couple of them came up there before.
Yes, it's on camera.
As it turns out, they wanted to know whether there was anyone who was scheduled to have a party in the hotel.
I came up there earlier that day to see have he been checked in. See have anybody checked in for this what they told her. To see have anybody checked in for their party tonight.
If your mind isn't blown yet, here's some more tea. The hotel employees recognized one of the people who had gone up to the hotel prior to the shooting. This was none other than Youngin Ace affiliate Foul Out Sosa.
That guy came to our hotel.
Which one are you talking about?
It's Foul Out Sosa, something like that.
Oh, Sosa.
Yeah, he been up there before.
It gets even deeper than this. Foul Out Sosa was among the first to post Foolio's dead body in his car hours after the shooting took place, with the caption, "Damn boy." What's weird is that the cops had sealed off the crime scene with tape and didn't allow reporters to take pictures.
I don't understand how people got pictures because we had to back that. Camera crew couldn't even come up that close.
Even netizens thought that Foul Out Sosa's involvement seemed a bit sus. Funny how she said she's seen Foul Out Sosa in the hotel. Then he the first one to have the real Foolio dead picture, one comment read. Foul Out having that pic sealed his fate, commented another. Another comment read, witness protection. When she said they had Foul Out Sosa on camera the week before, too much talking, pray for this lady and her family. Turns out the hotel worker already sent Sosa's picture to the authorities and was already talking to the FBI. It seems a RICO is on the way and Foolio's ops must be shaking in their boots. This was collaborated by the Tampa police chief in a town hall meeting, who also revealed that the feds had entered the chat.
I'm working very closely with the Jacksonville sheriff. I spoke to him today. I've spoken to the statewide prosecutor. I've spoken to our prosecutor. I've spoken to the FBI and the ATF, and everybody is working together to ensure that we can make an arrest and hold those accountable that are coming into our city and committing these violent crimes.
The police chief also collaborated on the woman's story by telling the press that they had enough evidence and would guarantee arrests very soon.
And I can guarantee you that we're going to be following up and making arrests in that case.
And even from the town hall, it was easy to notice that the cops knew exactly what had taken place that night Foolio was killed. First, the authorities already know that Foolio had set himself up by giving his ops his location.
But they make their mistake by getting on social media. They let folks know where they're going to.
The cops also know that the shooter is connected to Jacksonville, which is hours away from Tampa, since they are now working with Jacksonville cops to solve the case. Tampa police and the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office have also been giving the same sort of hints and clues to the press about what's to come. For example, they have both been talking about looking into social media posts and song lyrics to solve the case.
Absolutely, we're looking at the social media. We're working with our Jacksonville partners, getting intelligence on that.
And they talk about it in rap videos and songs, and we're not going to allow you to just arbitrarily run around and spray bullets into people's houses and cars. And
a RICO is on the horizon, and everyone involved might as well prepare to spend a long time behind bars, including some of Foolio's affiliates. You heard me right. From the evidence, some of Foolio's affiliates may also find themselves in handcuffs after betraying the rapper. Foolio betrayed.
This a page. It's not no regular shootout. Somebody paid a couple of games, and not just one. It's multiples. It's not just one game. It's multiple people involved in this situation.
There has been a lot of talk about Foolio getting backdoored, and turns out this is nothing new. Back in 2019, Foolio posted an ominous message on Facebook saying, "My heart might get me killed. I'm too loyal to the wrong people." Lately, attention has turned to Foolio's affiliate Kenny Caps. Kenny Caps has admitted on video and in front of Foolio that he is cool with Young and Ace and that they talk from time to time. While on the No Jumper podcast, Kenny straight up revealed that he was talking to Foolio's main op, even going ahead to say that he's cool with him, while an uncomfortable and clearly sad Foolio sits next to him.
I talked to Ace.
You can answer that for.
I talked to Ace like a week ago.
After Foolio was confirmed dead, Kenny took to Instagram to react to news saying, "You know my heart the numbers, but I understand and respect the game. I know you at peace, baby boy, hug Osama for me and never let him go. Let him know I'm still thugging and forever riding for this. I then put in too much work to lay down believe that." However, his post showed that the two were together throughout the night. Another one of Foolio's affiliates who was with him throughout the night and has been hanging out with the ops is Ms. O. Foolio even posted him on the night he was killed.
Got my brother with me. He done popped out for me for my birthday. He done time. It's lit. Oh God, yeah.
Well, Misley has been spotted with one of Ace's affiliates, rapper Backstreet. In fact, just 3 months before the attack, the two took a vacation to Mexico together, something that baffled the internet. Dude really out here on vacation with the ops? Wow. How Foolio even with dude after this, I don't know, asked one comment. How you gonna say Foolio your mans, but you posted up with his ops in the last pic, asked another. Here's where things get crazy. The worker at the hotel revealed that Foolio's ops were caught on camera at the hotel, asking whether anyone had booked to host a party. But the hotel was never in the plans to begin with. You see, on June 14th, the rapper took to Instagram where he posted a flyer announcing that he would be hosting his birthday in Tampa and even gave away the time and location. On June 23rd, 2024, the rapper decided to go down to Tampa to celebrate his 26th birthday. Foolio even took to Instagram, inviting friends and fans to join him for a pool party at an Airbnb in Tampa. The event was heavily promoted on social media, promising a night of fun and celebration.
The pool party start today at 5, 6 o'clock. You already got the address. Pull up, man. You got the address. Pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock.
However, the party was abruptly interrupted when police arrived to shut it down. The group had exceeded the maximum occupancy allowed at the Airbnb, forcing them to leave. According to Foolio's attorney, Louis Fusco, the event became too rowdy, drawing the attention of the local police. Law enforcement arrived at the scene, and due to the excessive occupancy and noise complaints, they decided to shut down the party. Foolio took to Instagram to express his frustration. He posted that the police had shut down the party and kicked him out of the Airbnb. "Police shut us down and kicked us out Airbnb. That's crazy work," he posted. Now here's the kicker. The hotel only came into play after they were kicked out. It seemed as though Foolio had a backup plan in case his party was shut down by cops, since Airbnb parties often attract cops. Unlike in a hotel, the only people who would have known about the hotel backup plan must have been his closest affiliates. And for his ops to know exactly which hotel to look, they must have had an informant in Foolio's close circles. One more interesting thing is that Foolio was intoxicated, something he never did.
Drinking, cuz. I don't even drink, cuz. Appreciate everybody popping out for my birthday, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their shot, put their shot in the air, man. Okay, David. Everybody take this on 3, man. 1, 2, 3.
He clearly says that someone made him drink alcohol. The hotel worker who anonymously came forward revealed that there was a delay in checking in Foolio and his group into the hotel, so Foolio and a few guys went back into the car. According to her, Foolio was clearly intoxicated.
That young man from what the other people, what me and my coworkers been talking about, he was already high tipsy or something. He was with some girls.
Unable to drive, Foolio was relegated to the passenger seat. And when the shots rang out, there was no way that he could duck or try to get away. He was a sitting duck. All these details about his death continue to fall into place and paint a picture of a well-orchestrated plan by many people. It seems Foolio wasn't meant to get out of there alive. In fact, the previous day, his main op, Ace, had posted a tweet that seemed to confirm his evil plans. That boy going the same day he came in, Ace posted. The writing is on the wall and clear as day that this was a sinister plot against Foolio, but many aren't surprised as he was considered the most hated rapper in Jacksonville.
Sean, it's just my city, bro. Like my city, I'm the most hated in my city. But it's just something about Jacksonville, Florida, my own hometown. They just hate me, bro.
From the outside looking in, it looks like you're the most hated.
Yeah.
Maybe might be the most hated in Florida right now.
Yeah.
Hate for Foolio was so strong that it had even sipped into the Chicago drill scene.
Got it. Fully goofy, yo.
Hey, so why everybody dissing Foolio? Like
why
I
was he
saying,
dissing Doug,
black.
bro? Why you diss Doug?
Okay,
When Doug
so
died, why was he dissing? He don't even know us, gang.
He was dissing
Why was
FBG
Goofy
Doug?
Why was he trolling us? that Goofio's trolling us.
Foolio had made so many enemies that he had a bounty on his head.
Do you feel like you got money on your head?
I done heard a few rumors in the street.
Is there any doubt that even his own people set him up to die? You be the judge. One thing's for sure, Foolio's murder isn't the only time a rapper has been caught on camera in a shooting. Rappers' shootings caught on camera. First up is XXX Tentacion. Riva Motorsports in Deerfield Beach, Florida was the last place the rapper was seen alive. On the 18th of June 2018, as the rapper was driving away from Riva Motorsports, his car was blocked off by a black SUV and two men jumped out to rob him. The aftermath of the robbery was the death of the prolific rapper. Before visiting the dealership earlier that day, Yase, Dwayne Ricardo Onfroy, stopped by Bank of America to withdraw cash. At 3:30 in the afternoon, the rapper and his uncle went into Riva Motorsports. A dark-colored SUV pulled up into the dealership a short while after the rapper and his uncle. Dedrick Williams, Robert Allen, Michael Boatwright, and Trayvon Newsom were in the SUV. Later during the trial, Allen confessed that the four had planned to rob people that day, and when they saw the rapper, he became their target. Surveillance video from inside the showroom revealed that suspects Allen and Williams walked inside the dealership where they bought ski masks for their operation. Once inside, they confirmed their target and set their evil plan into action. After waiting for half an hour, the rapper and his uncle walked out of the dealership and got into his black BMW. CCTV footage captured the SUV driving in front of the rapper's car, trapping him. Newsom and Boatwright exited the vehicle and demanded his chain and Louis Vuitton bag. During the scuffle, the attackers allegedly stole the rapper's designer bag and chain. Luckily, his uncle got out of the car during the altercation and ran to safety. Although the robbery was over, Boatwright allegedly walked back 1 or 2 feet away from the rapper's vehicle, grabbed his gun, and fired 6 shots, killing him. The next rapper is King Von. On November 6, 2020, Von left Opium nightclub after successfully releasing his first album, Welcome to O-Block, and headed to Monaco Hookah Lounge. Outside the club, just as Von was about to exit his vehicle and head to the club, one of his homeboys came up to the driver's side and notified him that he had just seen fellow rapper Quando Rondo in the parking lot. In a split second, Von was out of the car and heading toward Quando's direction. Quando was also on his way to the club. Von, with a few members of his crew behind him, proceeded to attack him, knocking him to the ground. Von's guys joined in and started raining blows on Quando as he tried in vain to get away from his attackers. In a split second, one of Quando's homeboys, who was later identified as Lil Tim, appeared from behind their vehicle with a gun in hand and started letting off shots as everyone ran away. Von was hit on his torso. According to Von's manager, who was also shot in the process, everyone ran away because Lil Tim was not the only shooter that night. Lurking in the cover of darkness were 2 off-duty cops who started shooting towards the crowd once Lil Tim opened fire. Amidst the confusion, 2 of Von's guys ran toward the cops' direction and were also shot dead. Lil Tim was also shot by the cops. After the dust settled, Von's guys pulled up next to him and loaded him into the vehicle before speeding to the nearest hospital. Sadly, Von passed away during surgery. The last rapper on the list is South African star Kiernan Jared Forbes, alias AKA, who was shot and killed on the 10th of February 2023. The shocking events unfolded outside a restaurant in Durban, where the rapper and his close friend, Tabelo Tibbs Motswan, were on their way to a nightclub for a performance. In the hours leading up to his death, the rapper had shared all his locations on Instagram, something many believe was an extremely dangerous thing to do. Less than 2 weeks after his birthday, AKA was set to perform at Yugo, a popular nightclub in Durban. Throughout the day, the rapper kept his followers updated on his whereabouts by tagging each of his locations. First, he announced that he would be performing in Durban.
Check it out, 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 check it out now. Catch me tonight, we at Yugo, baby.
He then posted a photo showing his fans that he was about to get on a flight to Durban. Later, the rapper visited a barbershop. His last post showed that he was at Wish Restaurant. At around 10 p.m. that night, AKA and his friends were standing outside the restaurant as they prepared to leave for the club when a hooded gunman ran up to them and shot AKA in the head, while his accomplice who was standing by AKA's car released more shots, which killed one of the rapper's friends. The 2 gunmen then fled the scene on foot, and AKA together with his friend were pronounced dead at the scene. Since they were never robbed, police believed that AKA had been assassinated. Suspicions started to grow as people started to speculate that Moses Tembe had something to do with the incident. Moses Tembe was the father of AKA's late fiancée, Aneli Nelly Tembe, who died under mysterious circumstances 2 years before the tragic shooting. Nelly fell to her death from the 10th floor of a hotel in Cape Town. Shortly after her death, allegations of abuse surfaced against AKA, which he denied. While hotel staff told the cops that they heard the couple arguing, the rapper insisted that Nelly jumped. It was believed that Nelly's father, a multi-millionaire, ordered the hit on AKA for his daughter's death, an allegation the multi-millionaire refuted. 1 year after the tragic shooting, 7 people were arrested in connection with the murder. It was clear that AKA was monitored from the airport, and Tibbs was not the intended target in the murder on Florida Road in Durban, the police statement read. We know they were paid for this. The suspects who are behind bars include 2 gunmen who allegedly fired several rounds at the victims, 3 spotters who are accused of following AKA from Durban's airport, someone who allegedly sourced the firearms which were used in the ambush, as well as the alleged mastermind. With Foolio's murderess now caught on tape, plus the identification of some of his ops by hotel staff, means that the Jacksonville rap scene is about to change drastically. We can only wait and see how everything unfolds. If you enjoyed this video, click on the boxes playing on your screen to watch similar content.
So all I want to do is add to it. It's like, it's just so sad to see that, you know, you continuing to take your own people out, you know what I'm saying? But people do be bringing a little bit of stuff on themselves. I ain't saying murder is the way, you know what I'm saying? They should have just battled it out with their groups with the mics, man. That's why I say put down the guns, pick up the mics, man. It's sad to see that you little youngsters not even making it to be our age already, though. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say rest in peace to everybody in the video. You know what I'm saying? We love you out here, man. It's like for those that's getting the bag right now, those that's in a position to do greater, y'all see right now, being online and having cameras is cool to have for situations like that. But don't be giving up your locations. You about to go to the bank, withdraw millions of dollars. Now you on this block and this and that. You know what I'm saying? When I roll with my camera on for protection only. If I get stopped by the police, if I get in an accident, you know what I'm saying? My shit needs to be live. If something get popped, it's live. So, you know what I'm saying? But I don't be trying to like let everybody know exactly where you went. Matter of fact, I don't even have no ops. People that hate me. I mean, well, I do. Some in the family. Some people in my family. Original family. It's like some of them don't like me more than a lot of regular people. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. I do not have not one enemy. You know what I'm saying? And if I do, they just don't like something that I'm doing. But I just wanted to end it off with this, man. Peace, love, man, prosperity, and just all this on earth right now, man. And enjoy your bags, enjoy your life real quick. Because this can end in a flash, man. Coolest dude on YouTube, man. I can't say no more, but I'm about to end it like this.